Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. I think this is the 45th episode. Not sure, but I think so. And boy, are we in for an interesting one today. I hope. Successful one more than an interesting one, I guess. But in the previous one, we actually started smashing Durwinian and also defended against Ered Luin. But if we first and foremost take a look at what we have on the eastern frontier, we took Ilanin, suffered heavy casualties, and also I think we managed to defend it once. But we are sending reinforcements south as fast as possible, and hopefully Captain Howin won't lay siege to Ilanin. If he don't, I think we should be able to put at least these lads into the settlement, and it would be a little bit safer. We are basically recruiting out of most of these southern regions, anything with a fist and a shield, not necessarily even a shield, but something that can cause some damage against something, I guess, because we will need to send all of it into Dorwinian territory. I'm also thinking if it's worth starting to recruit here in Esgaroth or Kirikathal, anything low quality in Kirikathal. Probably, most likely. But we can only get boats out of generals as mercenaries in these coastal regions. And that compared to Derwinian, who can build their own ships, I don't really think we have any chance of winning any confrontation on sea. So we have one little boat here, commanded by Admiral Muzbug, who's going to ferry whatever we can train in Vintirion, Nior, and whatnot. Ooh. Actually, to the west. Karasant is quite heavily fortified, I would dare to say. But the more I look at it, I more realize that that's not the case, I guess. Well, at least they have a garrison, so at least we got that going for us. Not a general, but a garrison. And if we're lucky, we will even have more units from the military garrison. But you can see that Derwinian has gotten a little bit pissed that I took their two of their most prosperous settlements, I think. So they have invaded the Karasant region, and that's going to be a lot of devastation for a lot of turns. I'm wondering if it might be worth it trying to get you into Strondost, or you can just keep an eye on this southern part. I did send reinforcements west, led by Captain Yugluk, but he ran straight into a Derwinian army, and looks like it might be weaker than it appears. If we just look like here, we see that they have a whole bunch of troops, of groups, but I think most of them are pretty depleted. That doesn't mean that we should underestimate them, though. They still have crossbows, effective against armor. They have court knights, who are, of course, very scary. Axe guards, who I think they're also efficient against armor. Yeah. So I'd rather not having to fight them, to be honest. But if they attack me, so be it. Our reinforcements in this region, they are just keep marching south as fast as possible, obviously. And we still have spies in Karasant for cultural growth. You will stay there. Cool. We still have our full stack in Rubar, which makes me think, okay, you can actually start moving down there. You can stand right there like so. Tower. And that's visibility. That is visibility. And now let's see if we can get you over to this snowwork fort and ship you over. I'd rather for you to be shipped over as well, to be honest. Not very necessary for you to be free upkeep there. You can go a bit further, and all of you just start moving towards the fort. That's where we will rally them and then just ferry them over as soon as possible. Hopefully it's going to be just fine. Money-wise, we're not doing that well, to be honest, because we have a lot of troops that are not free upkeep. But I think this is enough on the eastern front. Stuff is happening. To summarize, stuff is happening. And everyone is moving that can move. But we will try to do our best to at least keep them occupied. I think Dol Guldur should be finished with the Anduin Vale soon enough. They did take back Leodholt, and they have some small groups marching out. Reigak can lay siege to Erendolen, but that will be one turn, and then Captain Nuzra will absolutely annihilate him. So I think this should be safe enough. But just in case... so expensive. So expensive. I wonder if you're free upkeep in Nemenufuin as well. Let's try it out. You are. That's great. So then it's a little bit safer with you there. That's what happens in the Mirkwood. Dol Guldur should be able to do something here. On the southern side, we still have our little border here against Rohan. You are smashing down towers, and then I want you in Limhir, and you will most likely stay there for the rest of the campaign unless we are attacked. We also marched out of Khazad-dûm West in order to lay siege to Ostin-Ethil, and we are... it's open, but we are going to build siege equipment, and in case they don't sally out, we'll just starve them for as long as possible. At least they can't recruit right now. Out of two reasons. Of course, I am sieging, so they can't recruit, but I also think they don't really... oh, they might... no, they don't have the culture to recruit, even before that. So that's good for us, of course. But it would be really nice to get rid of the second Dwarven faction. The first one, of course, being Erebor that we wiped out when we took Rubar. Great stuff. Nothing happening against the High Elves. I just hope that they will keep chilling, whatever they're doing. Oh. Angmar seems to be a little bit in trouble. Because it looks like Eredluin took Barchaleg. That's not great. We have one full stack on its way to support them. I'm actually thinking that you should move this way and rather try to move to Barchaleg. It would be great if we could take Barchaleg and trade it for a military access. Because Angmar, of course, absolutely do not want to give us that. But you, King Mazog, the defender, our faction leader, will march to Gobodrain, lay siege to that one. And I guess if you can start moving out... I don't think we can afford him. Okay. Anyway, let's just have him there for now. We need better culture. That's going to come ever so slowly. Faster with the spies. But nevertheless, it's going to take a while. I also want a militia garrison there to help with corruption, law order, public order, and whatnot. With all of that said, that was an intro for sure. I'm sorry if I speak a bit too fast. I already feel like I am stressing myself up a bit and might do a lot of really stupid military mistakes. We keep pushing all of our troops up here to this northern region where they will just keep marching west towards Eredluin. So it's going to take a while for them to get anywhere. But boy, are we starting to get some really heavy hitters. 3 units of Paleorux just in this fort, as well as some snow trolls that all of them should do very well with some armor upgrades. But even more Paleorux there. And some more here. I mean, we are starting to get a lot of Paleorux, and I'm very happy about that. Also... it might not be the smartest of me to just keep recruiting troops like this, but I'm planning to lose a couple, and I'm also planning on gaining some settlements, which should help out with the income. Another full stack on his way there. Damn, we have troops, I tell you that. Is that really the fastest way for you to go? It shouldn't be, should it? We can go like so. Great. I think that's enough talking. We are not sieging anyone anywhere. We are, of course, sieging them here, but I will keep sieging and see if they sally out. I don't think they will, but it would be very nice to be able to siege them down for as long as possible, and for them to therefore also starve, and it will be a bit easier for me to manage. Darwinian, what are you going to do? Okay, Darwinian didn't attack me anywhere. That's really good. So now we should be able to reinforce Ilanin with some of our troops. That's on its way. That's really, really good. Happy about that. Angmar. What are you gonna do, my friends? We are allied, even though you continuously deny me military access. Oh, look at that boat. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. You keep moving towards Karasant. Should I be worried? Because something's telling me they are not going to... just storm it. I actually think that they are going to siege it for quite a while. And we also need we also need at least 3 spots for our garrison to appear. So I think this should be enough, right? Let's see. 3 upgraded and experienced garrison units. And we have room for 3. So that should be good enough. Ew. Okay, where do I want you to go? Into the fort, maybe? That seems like a good start. Ilanin is not happy. But all of you can go into Ilanin. That's good. It's always good to have a stronger garrison. And you can get in there as well. Great. This feels a little bit better. Now we just need to get a whole... Oh, damn. We don't have anyone working on the culture. That's great, though, that Dol Guldur is on its way. Not a big fan of them having so depleted troops that's guarding 3 freaking generals, though. But who am I to decide on their military strategy? You hang out at Karvarad, or maybe it's better to have you down here. I do want... Now you have an overview of Karvarad and also an eye here. That's great. That is just great. Agent. Jump in, jump out. And keep marching west down to this little settlement known as Sant Anui. Okay. Great. The culture here should be growing like crazy. 38 right now. And we are not in the red quite yet. Very happy about that, of course. Let's check our messages. Look at this. So beautiful. Is there anything more beautiful than when you play as Gundabad and you have units of pale orcs that have been recruited? I mean, it's just brings tears to my eyes. Tears of joy, obviously. With the board. And Maethelberg got some stuff. We are starting to have quite a few troops in these regions that we could start sending north if we wanted. Fenholm. I mean, I don't feel that safe anymore, to be honest. Maybe I should start sending troops down from Maethelberg to Fenholm. Just something. Because it looks like the Anduin Vale is gathering some troops and Dol Guldur is doing a diddly squat to stop them. So, you will go to Leodholt, take care of that little issue. Train even more Pale Urks. There we go. Starting to get a flashback from, I think it was my Erebor campaign where I got a comment to, for F's sake, stop recruiting. But it's, I mean, it's addicting to know that you can train good troops and just not doing it sounds like not a good idea. So I want to. Easy as that. Karasant, you also got some stuff. And as soon as we have the money, I guess we will start recruiting some more stuff. Oof. Tell ya, this doesn't look too safe. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, like I said, they can recruit ships. So poor Admiral Moosbug is most likely gonna get smashed soon. Well. You can... Maybe we should start trying to get through Ilanin instead. But I would absolutely prefer to have a shipping opportunity to just... That would go a lot quicker, I think. You go down here, build a tower. There we go. Don't think we can get much better visibility than this. Rubar have a general. So Hazog, my man, you can start going somewhere else. Through Vintirionior, maybe. And you can start going towards that fort, please. Great. I'm very happy about finally having some visibility here. What do we have? You will just keep moving towards that fort. And let's check our construction. Casa du West got the Beast Breeder. Oh, yes. Yes. Expensive, but it's going to take a while for them to be trained. For starters. Vintirionior, start getting some black shields. Archery range might be good as well, but I actually think that Chieftain's Hall might be better. More free upkeep units. But for now, I guess we just wait, because we can't really afford anything anyway. And I think we have other things that we should prioritize before going all bananas with money we don't really have. Great. So that's that. Faction announcements. A lot of new family members. Should have a lot of people coming of age soon as well, if I'm lucky. End of turn report like so. A lot of red. I'm still number 1 in military, population, and overalls, though. You laid siege to Goblin-horde. Get some stuff. The gate is open, but still, I think I might as well just start sieging it. And you are on the way. There we go. Now we can walk down there. Looks like they have some kind of garrison, but could be a lot worse, I guess. Now I'm thinking, though, if it might be worth it going the northern side, or if I should start going this southern one. Do you still like me? I wonder. Perfect relations. So far, they shouldn't be pissy because of me walking through their land, should they? So, you can start going there as well. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. And you should... Maybe this fort should be the one we move to now instead of this one. I still have you there, that's good. But we are almost at another full stack. You keep marching. Great, and another thing that you might have noticed that I haven't mentioned yet is that the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, they didn't sally out. So I will be sieging Ostin'Nathil until I don't want to siege it anymore, until I want to storm that sucker. We don't have any more troops in Khazad-dûm East, but I think that's acceptable. You can stand right here. Tower like so. Can we afford another tower? Just give me all the visibility. Then you can move back towards Limhir, please. There we go. Limhir, still a lot of devastation. Don't quite get it. But I do get that it's not good. So I understand that much. Also thinking that we might want to take some units from Karas Galadon or somewhere where they are not free upkeep and put them into the forts to make them free upkeep. Like so, for example. A ballista costs quite a bit to have it not in free upkeep. 170? I thought it was at least like 400. So, at least now we're saving 170. Great. Great grandfather. You have an army as well. We do have a lot of troops that are just out and about. Which is, of course, very, very expensive for us. But Ilanin is a bit stronger. Don't have any troops with the movement points to move into Ilanin, so you'll still hold the fort. Karasant, hopefully you'll get a garrison once you're attacked, if you are attacked. Prefer, of course, that I'm not attacked, obviously. And we already have an alliance with Mordor. We do not plan on walking through their territory anytime soon. So just like that, we should be ready for another turn. Laying siege to Goblin-horde. We don't have money to start smashing down towers. But you are happy for now, and with the culture growth, we should just start getting even happier. Even happier. And then with the militia garrison, that will help with the law bonuses as well. Then we can start going barracks, practice range, basic stuff. Just basic stuff. But now, that's enough rambling out of my face. So let's end the turn and see what happens. We need to keep an eye out for Dorwinion. Obviously. Yeah. Clear defeat. Not surprised at all. And of course they will lay siege, or they will start blockading me, because I don't really have anything to put up against them, to be honest. I can't produce any ships like they can. So of course they're going to blockade me. I completely understand that. And I don't plan on really doing anything about it either. We'll just have to start marching troops out of the northern passage instead, through Ilanin. Which, of course, is not optimal, but it's the way we're gonna have to go. You keep marching. You... Oh, can't we walk through here? Because they hold the freaking fort? Okay, then I need to go through this way instead, then. And Radgash will be marching on Barch Lake. They have a lot of generals here. General, family member, general. Keep sieging there. Angsul looks like we're gonna have some problems. But if we take Goblin-horde, oh, they will still be bordering Angsul because of Barch Lake. At least it's good that you are on your way over there. So we got that going for us, and I would love to see if we attack Goblin-horde. I'm guessing that they will get a garrison. I'm guessing, so I might just keep sieging it for a little while. A lot of half-trolls. Great to see. And where can we put you? Fort. First class communication right there. Mount Gundabad, just training stuff. But now we really need to pump the brakes, so I won't recruit anything more until we have somewhat of a better handle on our economy. Rakkeberg, you got the ration market, that's good of course. But now we don't really make any money, so we won't be able to start anything new either. So much corruption, 20k in corruption. Hot damn. But that's why we need law bonuses, because now our empire is so stretched so thin that we don't really, no matter where we put our capital, I'm guessing that we will have people bitching about it. Maybe like Emenufuin would be one place south, farther to the south, so it won't have as much corruption here. But I mean, Grubar. We still have corruption here. Everywhere we have some level of corruption, so that's why we need law buildings and not to move the capital all the time. Would have been so much fun if we could shoot down the boats with ballistas at the beach. That would be fun. Let's go to the beach. Would be nice to start getting the shrine here as well. We are getting culture quite quickly though. 51 now. Wasn't it 38 just previously? Yes, no, maybe so. You walk through here, take a look at Sant Anui. Fortunately, that's actually pretty weak. So now my siege fingers are kind of tingling. You can get into Ilanin, fortify that position a little bit. Great. Now it would be really nice to have a general that can get us some visibility or something. But it would also be nice to just take Sant Anui. But then I know that I most likely won't be able to defend it. It's a stronghold. They have a basic general. I'm guessing military garrison. So 3 upgraded and experienced garrison units. Would have been nice. And I do need to get rid of some of my troops. Maintain the siege for now, and then I'll just play it out on the battlefield later, because it will just be a general and 3 garrison units. Like so. Do we have anything that can help them out? Some wargs. I mean, not sure that wargs really are the most beneficial troops to have in the siege, but why not? Toss them in. Into the fray. Cool. So now we have that going on. You keep an eye on Karvarad. I would also like to see if there's a border here somewhere. Okay, yes. Dorwinion holds whatever territory it is to the west of us as well. Can we just move you? Okay, Dol Guldur is trekking around. And now we lost sight of Karvarad. Okay, whatever. You can march down sooner. Or the next one. Okay, so that's that. Faction announcements. New family member, retinue expansions, queue stalled, end of turn report, and I am broke. Oof. I need to start losing some troops, man. So let's just march in and take Goblin-horde. Actually, I would keep sieging Goblin-horde. I will march in and take Sant Anui. And hopefully this will be enough to fight whatever we're gonna fight. Assault, and I'm guessing that I will just lose the settlement, but it's okay. I don't have a general there. I might even just exterminate the population, etc. Destroy all kinds of stuff, everything that doesn't help, like law bonuses and whatnot, and then just hold it for a little while. Oof, these settlements, man. I might not even win this one, to be honest. Because if there's one thing I know about the Westron defenders, which is their garrison, is that they are sturdy as balls, and these towers are menacing, to say the least. So there we go. Just throw everything into the meat grinder. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna lose some trolls, but that's what they're there for, isn't it? Do we have anything else that we haven't really put in? 28 half trolls. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. And then also some rangers, or some scouts rather, like so. Start with the gate, because that's the important thing. And it doesn't look like... Oh. It looks like they might want to start sending troops towards the gate, doesn't it? But so far there's no one there, so if we're able to smash the gate fast enough... Where are the freaking garrison? Oh, all of them are on the square. So if we are able to smash down the gate fast enough, we might be able to intercept them. Would suck if we're not able to do that, though. Move up a little bit and just increase the speed. It's weird that we can't see the garrison in the minimap. I hear the bells chiming. And oof. Yeah. It would be so much fun if we are able to smash down the gate. But no. You can't even see the percentages. But we will not be able to smash down the gate in time. So, just use all of the bolts that we need. Oh, and they are actually sallying out. That's a break. Oh, damn, did we... I don't think we managed to open the gate, did we? I don't think we did. You run over there, make sure that we defend our stuff. And you fire at will. You are firing at will as well. Whatever Will's done, it is warranted that we are firing at him. Okay, so you chose to run out and... Okay. And you're running all over the place. I want to see if we can actually run in. Doesn't look like we can now, can't, does it? No. So you really need to focus on this gate then. Where did the freaking Westron defenders go? Okay, I do not get that strategy at all. But I mean, that's not my problem, I guess. And wargs can run forward a smidge. And ballistas, can we move you up any closer, I wonder? I wonder. There we go, that's the gate broken. Ye freaking haw. Okay, and that's one spot to put Westron defenders. And now that we broke down the gate, you go after them, you go after them, and you go after them. So you might actually just have a little battle outside of the gates. You march in, and you march in. Trolls doing troll stuff. That's what's up. And you need to get into a position where you can attack the Westron defenders. Are you really even trying? Come on. Come on. You're not even aiming at the Westron defenders, are you? Okay, so just don't shoot anymore then, I guess. And you run around. Now we just need to get everyone into good positions for them to do some flanking maneuvers. Some flank stakes, as it were. And you might be necessary as well, and just hopefully you're not gonna die in the process, because we need to start getting some really good charges off on the spears. These freaking spears. So far we haven't lost any snow trolls, but all of them are blooded up pretty bad. So it might just be a matter of time, to be honest. And you go in, and where are my wargs? And I'm thinking that I'm just going to use the wargs for this. Just cycle charges. And kaboom. Broken. Are you going to break soon? I wonder. We have lost one troll. That's too bad. And now they, of course, have defenders. Ugh. 38. 0. We need to pull you back. Run you back as well. And we still have a lot of time left. So it would be nice if we can at least just smash down, I guess, 1 or 2 of the towers. Our trolls are quite hurt. You are broken. I'm actually thinking that I will run you back. Then we have you. And now, they actually sallied out with the Western defenders. So aim at them. Aim at them. You get over here. I want the spears to be in the front lines. That was actually freaking sweet shots. Now you can actually stop. Thank you. And now just get into positions to do some cycle charges. And kaboom. Didn't break quite yet. And there we have a general. Let's see if... Oh! Now I'm doing everything way too fast. And a little bit too furious. There we go. And you can go for them. You can go for them as well. You... I want to see if we can actually get a decent shot in. No, we could not. There we go. You attack them. And you can run up to the square. Just in case this becomes a prolonged battle. It's always good to have one sitting on the square to just count down the timer and whatnot. There we go. We've only lost 14% of our troops. Don't think we're gonna heal much of that, to be honest. But then again, I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to keep this settlement. That's if... I'm just thinking, if we get 3 garrison units, we might actually be able to hold it with whatever we have here and just maybe send some black shields down here. You go after them, please. You can stop shooting because I think you're doing more harm than good. Beautiful. I was just killing paladins. And that is the Pale Uruk's absolute specialty, isn't it, boys? And now it's just the general left. Lost for a fifth of our troops. If we heal 3%, we can consider ourselves lucky. Come on. That general is sturdy as balls. There we go. So we actually healed 3 out of 21. So that's okay. We lost 5th of our troops. And did we heal any snow trolls? We healed 1 snow troll. So up to 4 out of 5, I think. So we got half of them. That's decent enough. MVPs, 87 Warg Marauders, 88 Snork Trolls, and 86 Snork Raiders. Great stuff, lads. Sant Anui is ours. And I will absolutely just exterminate this place because it's gonna be rough on the public order as it is. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. At least it's fun that we've taken it. I don't think we need to worry about doom stacks yet of Dorwinion. Then again, maybe we do actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might be okay. Resistance is futile at Sant Anui. So now the population is happy enough. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. You can try to go into Sant Anui next turn and help out with the culture, I think. And yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? You start moving towards Sant Anui, see if we can try to help out with some troops there. Really just high risk with these moves. But that's that. Now, do we want to attack or storm Goblin-horde? Do they get defenders? I don't know if I can see that without actually pulling back. But Angsul is under threat. Quite a heavy threat actually from Navi, but okay. Raiders, not a problem. Archers, not a problem. The marksmen are really scary. Merchant cavalry, they break easily. Longbeard crossbows, scary as hell. Interesting. So I don't really know how it's all gonna turn out. It's good that Shagdoof is on his way, and in 2 turns he will be there. So that's 1 turn for them to reach it, 1 turn to siege it. They will be able to reach and start sieging, building siege equipment in 1. Ooh, I don't know what will happen there, but I'm thinking that it might be fun to just get 1 more siege battle in here, even though it's gonna hurt, but we need to free up cap space right now. You are on your way, you get into the fort. Let's see, we have room for... We don't have hardly any archers here, we have 2, okay. So can we send any archers into this one? Since, okay, we really need to start training Snow Orc scouts, I think, to actually get some archers in these armies. So let's... I would like to start queuing it up, because it's a lot of infantry and not a lot of archers. But like I said, I don't really want to spend any more money training troops until I have this entire financial situation somewhat under control. You can attack Leopold in the next turn. You can move into Fenholm. That's that. And you can start moving back to Limhir. Deal with that devastation. I think that's going to be very good for our economy to get rid of some of that. All the unnecessary things that cost us money is things we just need to take care of. Where did the dwarves, the Khazad-dûm army go? I mean, we'll keep sieging here. There's no problem whatsoever. But I'm wondering, we don't have any spies there. Most likely they went down here somewhere and tried to try to take another region. And maybe that's where Ruairid is going. Let's hope so. At least I don't want them in my face, and we can keep sieging Ostinethil until there's nothing left, basically. Good. I can look at this situation for as long as forever and ever Everest. Let's just try to deal with this. See how many defenders they get. Assault, they don't get any defenders, but they do have 2 units of crossbows, 1 phalanx. This is really scary. Firebeard warriors, I think that's like tier 1. Of course they have defense up the wazoo. But I think we can focus on these ones with our archers. We have 1 ballista and siege equipment. So hopefully we should be able to just use the ballista to just smash down towers instead of the gate. And that's really, really huge. That we can save our ammo in that sense. But look at... This is such a compact little settlement that their towers will be able to reach us pretty much anywhere. But I think we need to focus on those towers first and foremost. Then we have a ram... And we actually have quite a few archers. With quite a few, I mean like 4. So it's not really that many. But it's better than nothing. Good. And then we have... I mean, the ladders are going to be quite vital in our mission to take the walls and just be able to swarm them, use our numerical advantage. There we go. And maybe just put some archers here if they're able to scale the walls. This is not pretty, and I think, unfortunately, that a lot of my troops are going to die. A lot of my troops. Can we put you here, maybe? And did we have another one? Another one. Because it's really crucial that we surround them and just stretch them as thinly as possible. So I think that's all the ladders, right? Half trolls next to the snow trolls. next to the wargs. And you will just hang out in the back. And it feels like it's been so long that I was actually... that I actually had any general with an ability that's not just blowing a horn. So here it is. I think that's our entire army up and ready to go. And the gate is even open. So we don't even need the rams. But I do still want to take down the towers. They even have towers in here, don't they? The freaking bastards. That's just a building. That's just a building. So we shouldn't need to worry about scaling these walls, hopefully. So you go for that one. And maybe we can put you here. And you should be able to shoot with a somewhat decent angle. You can't go there. What's up with... Oh, really? You go here? That is insane that you can't be used to scale the walls. That is crazy talk. Look at all the space, man. But still, you can't scale the wall. Hum. Okay, that's 100% broken. That's great. Go for the next one. And we didn't even have to waste that much ammunition. That's great. So drop it and run over here. Maybe you should... Can't really go through anywhere, can we? So I think you should just drop that as well. And then we need to set up... You can all drop it. Drop your shenanigans. And you might want to use you here as well to start shooting at the square. And now just get our infantry into a decent enough position to start charging eventually. What do we have here? I want to see some percentages. That's 100. And they are actually getting ready to defend. So I will move up a little bit because it looks like our aim has deteriorated like crazy. And I would also like to see if I can push up far enough. No, I cannot. To see the percentages. Oh, damn. Move back, move back, move back. Is that enough? Will it ever be enough? Isn't that the question? There we go. You are in position. You need to be ready to go up next. And we can go down to just double speed. And you stand like so. And then just absolutely pummel the square with every piece of arrow that you have. Like so. And then focus on the phalanx. Even though most of you are not going to have the best angles. And you are up, but I can't move you on the wall. Interesting. I wonder why. If we put you like so. And we put archers here? No. Something is shooting at you though. But fortunately, it's just crossbows. And if the regular arrows are bad in the howitzer, or whatever we want to call it, angle, then the crossbow ones are even worse. There we go. That is just taken care of. Now it's ready for us to just start charging. Actually, I don't want to take any unnecessary risks here. Because I saw that those towers could shoot. There we go. Do we have anything else infantry-wise over here? No, we do not. You, drop it. And make ready to scale some walls. And we also need to be very efficient at locking them here. Because you remember... I don't remember which battle it was. But just crossbows held the gate like it was... That was just redonkulous. How well they held. So you run in and start... occupying the scouts. And we put you up here. Yes, we can. Let's try to do that, shall we? And you up there, like so. And hopefully we should be able to get better angles. And We already have one that's going to stand there, but I want you to run up there. And you to run up here. And it looks like we actually managed to smash the last gate as well. So now we need to start sending in our spears. Things that hold lines well, you know what I mean? There we go. Now, how's it going here? You need to run down and make sure that you are emotional support. And you use the first of the Legion Unleashed ability. So far we lost 1%, killed 13. And as long as they... Okay, they're not even aiming for the infantry yet. That's actually just perfect. And increases speed a little bit. And now shoot at the phalanx. And it looks like you're actually having a just amazing angle. You shoot as well. And can you start running through, I wonder? Slow down a little bit. That's what I talked about in the beginning, that it feels like I'm so excited that I'm just doing really brash decisions. And that's not good. That's never good for me. There we go. We have all kinds of stuff here. Don't think I want to throw you in just yet. And these towers don't sound activated either. It's really too bad that I can't put archers on this side of the wall. That would be just sweet. Sweet ass sweet. All of you just focus on the square. I think our scouts should have some pretty decent stats in this one. And the freaking Longbeard crossbows, man, they are so scary. Let's see if we can just push our Palorux a little bit harder to where they can engage more of their troops. There we go. You run in there. Run in there. And all of you run in there. Good. Just with the range advantage, I think you should be doing a great job there. And it looks... I think they're still focusing... Okay, they're actually shifted to melee. I think that's good for us. Because I do not think Longbeard crossbows are as efficient with their little axes as they are with their crossbows. But that's a theory. Okay. Captured that one. So far we have lost 3%, killed 42. So we are doing a great job here. We just need for all of my missile troops to focus on the phalanx again. Those are the ones I'm really scared of. And we can increase the speed. Use the second ability. I will save the last third one for when we are fighting on the square. They are nice enough to turn their backs on me though. That's very, very nice of them. And we did do a great job in smashing down the towers before storming in with the ballista. Otherwise, this would have been a brutal mess, to say the least. So now we got that. That's all of their archers taken care of. Is this a bit too sneaky? Maybe it is. But we still have a lot of time. I would like to try to see if we could put our ballista to just shoot at them from point blank range. Doesn't look like we really have the completely losing my words. The angles? Is that the right word? Yes, no, maybe so. Run back, run back. Oh, damn, what's going on now? Why did you start losing troops? Like, some of them just all of a sudden dying and, like, breaking their ankles or something. Half trolls. Oh, yeah. Big time. There we go. This would be so cheeky if it works. But also quite detrimental if it doesn't. And we... Okay, so we have them in a pretty good position right here. There, stop. Fire at will. Oh, if this works... Please work. Doesn't look like I want to shoot. Are they shooting? Are they loading? Yes. Please work. Oh, yes. That is beautiful. Scary to be a dwarf, though. But now you are just going to shoot until you no longer have any ammunition. And you will fry a whole bunch of dwarves in the process, and that will save lives. So great stuff. Great stuff indeed. But they should also, the fire arrows should also affect their morale quite a bit. But they still have 49 phalanx. And they are clever enough to spread out. Come on. Oh no. Stop. Run in. And what do we have more? Run in. Run in. And you are not really close enough. There we go. You can just run back like so. Try not to lose too many of our ballista crew. But gosh, dang. If the Palurks aren't doing a good job, all the melee troops run in, and you can use the second skill now. The phalanx are still going to be really scary, and they're going to kill quite a few of our troops. We really need to try to surround them somehow. We can't really go... Oh, damn, that's not... I don't really want to play with your lives right now. You move back, and that's an enemy general fallen. And if I'm lucky, that means that they will start dropping soon. We are actually getting some kills on the Longbeard phalanx. But not as many as they get on me, I guess. And charge in. There we go. This must be such an absolutely horrifying sight to behold. As the phalanx just, everything gets smaller and smaller, and friends are dying left, right. And the orcs of Gundabad are getting ever closer. Now, what do we have left? Firebeard warriors. We did actually lose some Palurks, but hopefully we're going to heal quite a few of them as well, because we have our King Azog, who should have the healing paste trait. Retinue, sorry. Need to keep those separated. Now, just keep smashing. We have lost 9% of our troops. We might make it up to 10. But it's been a lot better than I thought. And we're also going to heal a couple. That was not as good as I thought. 2 out of 9? Are you kidding me? Have King Mazog lost the healing paste trait, maybe? Because this is embarrassing, only healing these few. And 4 Palurks out of 47. Well, at least Goblin-horde is ours. The Ballista inflicted 56 casualties, 162 on Black Shield Warriors, 193 on Palurks. Hello. MVPs. You got it. And Goblin-horde has been taken for the glory of Gundabad. And we keep pushing west. Snow stirs indeed. Now we just need to be kind of wary of the clapback that's gonna come from the Dwarves of Eredluin. I think it's gonna be enough for us to sack this settlement, because we have our faction leader in here. It should be good enough. We can't afford to... We sacked it, and still we can't afford to repair it. Okay, cool. We train you. Why not, I guess. And you can put out some towers. Like so. And I just want to make sure that it can still make it. Okay, just get back into Goblin-horde. I do not want to potentially risk you getting out of movement points or running out of movement points and just being caught out in the open. How many agents do we have in here now? 1. So that's gonna help out with the culture quite a bit. I would like to have more though, but I guess all of my scouts are somewhere else. Let's see. None in here anymore. You keep sieging them, that's good enough. And Radgash is on his way. We also have you. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty gosh darn good currently. Just need more archers, or do we? Maybe we can make it with 3, because sieging in siege battles don't necessarily need a whole bunch of archers, to be honest. But so far I don't want to take more units out than I have to in that are currently in free upkeep. I would, if possible, like to keep them there. So now I will throw in a general and a scout unit, and then I'm thinking the Palurics and maybe some trolls. No, we need artillery in this one. That's why I trained the catapults, I guess, because we don't have any ballistas here, do we? No ballistas. No ballistas, and I know that we need it because apparently you just saw that it was quite sweet being able to smash down the towers. But I think this is gonna have to be enough for this episode. We're already almost an hour in, and I think one turn can be all kinds of shenanigans. So we will wrap it up now, but we have 1 full stack on its way to reinforce Angsul. And this one is an army for sure. Look at all the Avengers. Okay, so we have 1 reinforcing army towards Angsul. We have 1 full stack on its way to attack Barchleg, and that's not gonna be an easy to take. Looks like they have quite a garrison. But we also will have another full stack on its way over there. Of course, we have Captain Skog as well. That's forest in Swedish. Skog, forest. In Dorwinion, we've taken Sant Anui. Don't know for how long we're going to be able to keep it, but at least they're pissed off from Ilanin for now. Culture is growing ever so slowly, and eventually, when we have a bit better handle on our finances, we will be able to start building the shrines and whatnot. We have even more reinforcements on its way. That's good. Any more generals? You're out of movement points, you're out of movement points, you're out of movement points. Right. So what's going to happen in the next episode, if I were to guess, some kind of retribution from Dorwinion. Maybe Captain Theudamir will attack Sant Anui, and if so, I very highly doubt that we will be able to defend it. I think we can destroy that one, to be honest. The Winers Guild, all of these things are just good business for us. Regent's Armory, that's law. Crop rotation, Royal Hall, roads, habla habla, 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 habla. Okay, so with that said, we are going to wrap it up. Hopefully we'll be able to wipe out Casa Doom soon, but we wasn't able to do that in this episode, and they still have 7 turns until they surrender, so we might actually give it the 7 turns. So that's going to be a lot of fun, just sieging them down, but we are starting to carve out a little place for us right here. It would be great if we could take Barchleg and trade it in exchange for military access. That would be sweet. Or maybe if we keep it, it will only be 1 region for us to pass through, and that will still work. But that will be for another episode. Now it's time to wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. It's really fun now that we're now that we're starting to actually see the goal line. Any tips or tricks or any requests on what faction you would like for me to play in the next one, you can write that down. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.